Okay, guys, this is gonna be Road to Diamond episode 4, I believe. And so we ended off last episode not such in a positive mood, but I can reassure you that this episode it will be the exact same. Okay, so this first game, playing Maokai because they picked Riven, and I'm not playing GP into Riven. If you know anything, you don't play it. Don't do that. You're stupid if you do, because you're gonna feed. But apparently, I feed anyways because I don't know how to play as champion. So you know, Ivern just ganked me and killed me. So next clip, more of the same. Ivern just comes in. Riven sucks, but doesn't matter because I don't flash Ivern's Q because for some reason I didn't think Raven was 6 or something. I don't know. I just should have flashed it. It's my bad. So I get a little bit salty for dying twice. So if you look at the score here, it's not very good, and nobody is doing good. Like nobody in the entire game, except for Blitzcrank. Blitzcrank was probably our best player, but here, super salty. Flash auto, and it doesn't kill her. And then she turns on me and kills me. So this game is not going well. And this game, I had one win in my series. The first game I didn't record. Not sure why, but this was the second game. So I mean, you can pretty much see this game is just a loss. Like there's not much we can do, especially since I don't think Maokai scales that well. I mean, maybe okay, but so we just lost that game. So now I'm 1-1 in my series, just like last time. So moving on to the next game, I actually do get to play Ganplank, but I mean we got to farm a lot, which was good, but my team wasn't doing like that well. Like the score wasn't too bad, but the towers and stuff were like really bad. So there's like these first few clips and stuff, just me like kind of getting a few kills and catching up. And the reason I fed early, or not fed, I mean 2 kills isn't too bad, just because I was playing against a Talon top lane, which I've never played against before, and he actually had a lot more damage than I was expecting, like levels 1 through 6, so I think he killed me then. But outside of that, I mean, I don't think he killed me. And here I get a nice barrel on him, even though he's invisible, so that was pretty nice. So we keep like fighting, and here I just ult to help, but I actually get a double kill, so I was pretty lucky there. And Hecarim probably chases too far, and then Ziggs, I'm not sure. Ziggs is really good right now, so you should probably pick him or ban him, because he's just like really good, especially at carrying. So just, you know, make sure, keep that in mind. Then in this clip, pretty sure this Shaco just didn't understand how much damage I do, so I just basically one-shot him. I mean, can't really pick Shaco versus Ganplank and expect to do too well. Actually, he's not too bad, but I don't know. He just didn't respect me at all there. Here, Hecarim goes in, and we actually get a really good engage on their team. So we actually are like doing good here. But then, for some reason, we decide to chase. Actually, it's mainly me. Me and Ezreal chase, but then Ezreal's like, okay, I'm gonna be smart and not chase because he's gone. But me, on the other hand, just keep chasing, and obviously, I don't find any kills, and even if I would have, it wouldn't have been worth it. As you can see, Hecarim also chased and died or something. So instead of just like winning the game, we just like chased too far. So we could have like pushed towers and actually focused on doing what you're supposed to do. But no. Okay, so here, this game or this clip, we're just like pushing too far. Hecarim dove for some reason and died to like the last tower shot and like something, maybe Deathfire touch. And then I just get ran down by Ziggs, which his Q does like 800 damage on like a 2-second cooldown, but no, not complaining. And then this last fight, I thought we might actually win, but then somehow the Shaco just has both of his clones up. He actually does way more damage than I thought, and he also has a bunch of lifesteal. So instead of like ulting and Eing and barreling him and just killing him, I'm like, oh, I'll just auto attack him and save everything for the other people. But he ends up killing me, so that was my bad. I definitely shouldn't have. I disrespected him that time, so I guess we're even at this point. But I mean, there's just at this point not much we could do. They're just like doing their final little push, and since Ziggs kills towers really fast, as you can see, it's balanced. You know, we just lose that game. So I lose my series again, and after that, there's some pretty unfortunate things that happened that I'm gonna go over here. So, yeah. Okay, guys. So you've seen the first 2 games. I already talked about them, and they're right here. If you look on the screen, they're this Maokai game and this Ganplank game, or these 2 Ganplank games. And so after that, after those 2 losses, played started playing Lucian some, and this first game I actually did really good. But then it goes downhill from there, as you see. What is that, 5 losses in a row? So that wasn't good. But then here, I actually win 3 games, and then like my MMR is still really good, or at least at this time it was. So you gotta understand that like I only lose like 13 and I gained 25. So I was like, I might have actually gotten, yeah, I got to my series after these 3 games, but then I won, or I lost, and then I won, and I lost. So I had been in my series again, but I lost it again, and none of these games I recorded actually, just because I was really mad about losing my series again in that Maokai game. So, I mean, I was just really mad, like, most of this week. So then, I mean, you can see that I have a few good games, especially, like, a few good games with Lucian. But most of my games are just losses, and I mean, I was just playing Lucian a lot because he was fun, and even though I wasn't doing too good, well, actually, I either did, like, really good or, like, not very good at all. But, yeah, I mean, I shouldn't have been playing him. I should have just stuck to Ganplank, but I was just, like, too tilted, too. But as you can see here on the match history, my most recent game I won, which was just a little bit ago. So hopefully the next episode will be a little bit more positive than this. Okay, so this last game takes place like around after like most of those match history games. It was like one of them in the match history. I'm not sure which one. And here, starting off the game right, Karma sneaks up behind me. I don't even see her, and she just kills me. And here, Zed actually, after like feeding mid lane, which you can see the score is like not too far behind, but he actually plays this really well. Ignore that triple barrel. It was something, but yeah, lag. So me and Zed actually 2v3 this, and actually we kill them all. So he was actually playing really well there, and I was like, okay, maybe we might have a chance, even though we're all AD. But then as the game goes on, their 2 tanks just get like a bunch of armor since we have no AP, so that really sucks. And I built Last Whisper like 2nd item, but my team refused to build it until like 4th item, which I think we may have actually won if they built it earlier, but you know, you can't really control what they do. So, there you can see I just picked off the Karma, and then we're trying to kill the Maokai, but as I was explaining earlier, just has a tons of armor, so it takes us like 30 straight seconds of hitting him to kill him. But we do end up doing pretty good and taking like what, 4 for 0 maybe. So yeah, that was really good. Just looking up, we got the scores tied. So in this next clip, we're just defending mid after they got Baron. So this Rammus, he was like really like toxic and stuff, just he's really cocky. He just like dove, so I mean it was pretty nice to kill him. And you can see there in that dive, if you want to rewind it, if you're trying to get good at Ganplank, so in certain situations you want to place your ultimate in between your team and theirs. Like you can see I zoned off pretty much their whole team while we focused down the Rammus. Otherwise their team would have been able to follow in and kill us all. So that was a really nice ultimate placement. Otherwise they probably would have killed us all. Here, Nami gets a really nice bubble, but I end up hitting my barrel on Sona instead of Caitlyn, so, I mean, I'm not sure if it would have killed her anyway since it didn't crit, but still would have been nice if I would have placed on somebody else. There, I just straight up missed my barrel, like I put them like a tiny bit too far apart, but we're basically just trying to defend mid. Here, I actually live, pretty lucky, but Zed goes in, and I don't know, this game was just like a lot of us trying to defend, and us not being able to kill them, and then getting very lucky with their health bars. So Maokai just goes in and kills me. I probably should have seen that coming, actually. I mean, it was my bad. But this play, we were like, there's one fight in between us that we won, or at least did pretty well in. And this play, dude, the volley bear just goes for red. Explain to me why, when we are defending, you decide to go for red as a volley bear. And after that, I mean, 4v5, we don't have our tank. It doesn't really matter what we do, including me missing a triple barrel. I mean, it doesn't matter. Like, I don't know. That was just bad. He went for red buff, dude. But, yeah, this game basically sums up the entire week for me. But hopefully, I'll be able to bring some better games next week. So, can look forward to that. Thanks for watching.